Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my DE shaving channel. I'm Cincy, and my son wanted me to use a couple of things today, so I'm going to be using those. Barbasol and my Lord razor. I'll put the model number up here on the screen for you so that you can see what that is in case you want to order one, but it's commonly called the L6. So that's that, and then the aftershave I thought would pair well with Barbasol. Would be fine American blend, and the rest is essentially unscented, which is Beyond Belief B Squared Witch Hazel, and then a local drugstore called CVS has a unscented and unscented lotion that I use as a balm, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to get some hot water on my face right quick and put the Barbasol on. Barbasol will get the title. I've been using this stuff. I've been using this stuff for a very long time. It's my go-to for a very long time. Golf ball size of the regular Barbasol there. I tried the purple one. Well, I did not care for the smell. This stuff is classic though. And as long as your face is wet enough when you apply it, it works well and is slick. But it is a little thirsty. In order to work properly, you do kind of have to make sure there's plenty of water involved. So, okay. I have a fresh derby blade. So here we go. Let's get this thing going. Here's pass one with the Lord razor, aided by Barbasol. And now that I come to think about it, I have never used, did I? Barbasol with a DE razor? I don't think I did. I think that when I used Barbasol, I used those plastic ones. This is going okay. This is comfortable. For a first pass, it's comfortable. Excuse me. You know that one guy, the shaver, was it Sinatra Lennon? He uses Barbasol quite a bit. And has, I think he even used Barbasol with a Future, Mercury Future. I tell you what, that is dry afterwards. If you're going to do like a slickness test there, put some water on afterwards, nothing. So it's kind of like you get protection while it's on, and then that's it. It's not slick, but can kind of go when I'm with the grain, so I could kind of go back over. Pretty good first pass. I could do that as a daily routine. Would have no problem. Good old Barbasol. Well, here we go. Pass 2 cross grain with regular Barbasol and Lord Razor. I like the angle at which that blade works. I don't know if you can see it. It's not going to focus, is it? Anyway, it's not aggressive at all. So normally with a razor, you can go flat and get something. This, you really have to come way out here. Kind of like the Yingli, kind of like the last one I just used, the Gillette. You gotta find that sweet spot, otherwise you're not really shaving. Kind of trying to stay fluid, but barely touching. Just barely touch. I just got myself pretty usual lately. That bump, and I bet I got it. I don't hate Barbasol. There's just so many good soaps out there that, I mean, I have so many good soaps that I have that are just as cheap, if not cheaper, based on how long you have them. Arco comes to mind, Derby comes to mind. But I can totally understand doing, you know, one pass. Before, when you get up, you go to work. Before you go to work, doing one pass, getting it done, getting on with your life. If you're on the run, if you're on the move, I can understand that. The canned stuff is a time saver. Canned foam. I have a mole there, and I have gotten it. Seems like the more mild the razor, the more I cut myself. Just the more careless I am. About a golf ball size of Barbasol. Smells good. Smells great. Somebody told me that the CAD is not spot on. CAD, CAD, cease and desist. I was thinking about getting some right up until I read that comment. Let's get a nice, generous helping. That looks cool, doesn't it? I've got some extra. I'll set that on the side of the sink in case I need it. Some Barbasol and a good old Lord razor. Got a good shave going today. It's a good Saturday. This is pass 3. Against the grain. Barely touching. You hear the dog and bond down there. A friend of mine is teaching me some Cockney. Things the English say. I have a really hard time getting close right there. It seems like I could shave there for 3 days and not get it. Go to that soap I just put on the sink. This razor hot. See if I can't get this. Stretch it down. It's a very mild razor. I'm glad my son asked me to use this razor along with the Barbasol. I can't really imagine using any other razor along with Barbasol. The perfect example of a thick lather that's not slick. Unless you add the right amount of water, I guess. It's not, I mean, come on. You add a little bit of water, sure, it's kind of slick. Let's do it. But it's not a shaving soap. I guess I like it better than Williams. Need more already over there. I just don't seem to be getting anywhere. There we are. It's not smooth. Anyway. Barbasol does not taste good. Start out, then increase my angle. I wish someone would answer that phone. We all have cell phones here. And if you call the house phone and I'm near it, I'll pick it up and hang it back up. I'm not a phone person. Got a call on my cell. My cell phone said likely spam. It had this like meter and it was pointing and it said hi. Very highly likely spam. I said hello and I waited. And this is the second time this tactic has been used. Let me back up a little bit. I got this phone number probably 3 years ago. And whoever used to have it was Muslim. And from people calling and asking for this person's name, I know his name. And when you call me as a telemarketer, asking me if let's use a made-up name for the Muslim guy. Let's just say Paul. Assalamu alaikum. Is Paul here? Is Paul there? No, sorry. This is his old number. You have the wrong number. So the telemarketer, is Arthur there? Twice they've used that name, and I said, no, you have the wrong number. Oh, well, maybe you can help me. I'm calling with click. Click the first time. They called Arthur again. They called for Arthur. Arthur never owned my number. Further proof how schemy that is. I had a friend tell me that the same number called asking for Arthur. Give me a break. And that was my rant for the day, huh? Going to the Beyond Belief B Squared Witch Hazel. I think I ended up with a good shave. Go, son. Thanks for the suggestion. Hot in this rhino. All right. Go with the fine American blend aftershave. Nice, generous portion there. Burn scale 1. right up until the menthol kicked in. I'm going to do a little bit more. A little bit more. Ooh, that's nice. Feels good. Love that menthol. It's really nice. Unscented lotion, pea-sized. Took my time and ended up with a good shave. Now I'm not going to fully rub that in. I'm going to kind of let that stay right there. All right, well, hope you enjoyed today. Hope you enjoyed today's shave with canned foam and a safety razor. The Lord. I thought that was ended up being okay. Ended up being okay. While I take care of this with the styptic pencil, I'll bid you happy shaving and take care.